All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Golf install video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently, and as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be throwing a catch can on our big turbo GTD or TDI or whatever you want to classify my car as at this point. This is my 2011 Mark 6 TDI, so this is a 2-liter CJAA diesel with a dark side 2872, fully built engine, injectors, bottom end, that kind of stuff. Head studs, pretty much my track car at this point. So today we're actually going to be going ahead and installing a catch can, and for those of you who are regular subscribers that have seen my other videos and the gripes that I've had with companies that design catch cans specifically for Volkswagens and Audis, they don't really do too fantastic of a job due to the factory PCV systems already being pretty solid when they work. And then the companies that make a lot of catch can setups for these cars don't actually really use a well-designed catch can. So we've actually gone ahead and this isn't a sponsored video at all, so you can kind of use whatever catch can you decide to. But I've got myself a Radium Engineering catch can that we're going to be setting up on my Mark 6 today. I will link the Radium catch can kit that I'm using in the description, along with all of the fittings and everything we're gonna need to use to make this fit, as there are a couple of parts from ECS that you can use to adapt the catch can system to be in addition to the PCV system. Now this setup will actually work for the TSIs and the FSIs as well, as long as these fittings that you use to adapt onto the stock PCV system are the same for your car. So this isn't just a diesel install thing, and I will try to not really classify it as such, but I will show you the ECS part that you're gonna need as well. And I'll also give you guys like a solid breakdown of the entire Radium kit that I'm using. Okay, so there's this lovely little piece that a gentleman on the TDI forums made a post about. Actually, I think he used the exact same catch can setup I'm about to use, but there's this part right here. So this essentially adapts the stock PCV into an AN male end connector so that you can in turn connect it to any female end connector and run AN lines to a catch can. So I'll show you guys how this is going to kind of hook up to the car, because I'm going to put it on, and once it's on, I'm not taking it back off. So if we come over here and we look at and I'll do some zooming in editing or post during editing. So this is that fitting I was talking about from ECS, just basically slides over the stock PCV out to the recirculation or whatever you have stock or aftermarket. I have a big turbo, so I've got a kit on here with silicone piping, and this guy just kind of slides over. It locks in place fairly well without the, I don't know if you'd call this a circlip or what you would call this, but the clip. And I'm just gonna add it anyway, so we put the clip on there, and then the clip just kind of locks it in place. I'm gonna flip that over so that the writing isn't on the top, so it's really, really clean. Where the fuck did that go? What? Hello? Bruh, I have no idea where that went. Okay, so that clip came off at Mk6, and I have absolutely no idea where it went. Okay, I found it. It just kind of like fell out of nowhere, so we're gonna put that. Now I'll show you guys where we're gonna mount the catch can. We're actually gonna put it over here. So if you're following this for the TDI stuff, there is originally this bracket right here sits something like that in this spot, and you just undo this T30, and then there's a little bit that you just like kind of slide it off, pull it out, and then there's like a little stem that you kind of just like shove like a trim tool or something out of, and it's a little metal like plug or stem or something, and it just comes out, and then this will be able to mount flush. So yeah, so just kind of it's gonna mount somewhere in there like that, just like right there, up and kind of out of the way. I was thinking about mounting it over here, but I want to have it somewhere where it's going to be warm, because one of the biggest issues that we have in Canada with having basically catch cans at all in any vehicle is the condensation that builds up into the catch can. Doesn't really work in our favor a lot of the time. So to have it somewhere where it's going to get warm, like right above the downpipe, is going to be a really big help. I'm going to pull it out just to cut all the lines and measure everything up. We'll get everything fitted and put it all together. So All right, so this is the radium kit fully installed. It's a pretty clean catch can kit. So this one actually, I think technically isn't meant for this car. It's just kind of a universal kit. However, this mounting bracket kind of worked out perfectly for this mounting position. I'm gonna quickly test it and make sure that it closes with the hood, but this is all the routing and everything. So we have our return line going to our turbo, and then this is our feed line with that ECS adapter that comes over here, and then the catch can is mounted right above the downpipe so it stays nice and warm. So let's do a hood fit check. And I think the car's unlocked so that I'm okay to fully close the hood. Beautiful. Fits absolutely perfectly. So there you go. Now you have a catch can that is added in line of your stock PCB system. It's pretty simple. I might change the routing of the lines later on, and I will also do an update video to see how well it performs in terms of how much oil it actually catches, because that is the whole point of having a catch can. So that's pretty much it. That's the install. Super easy. All right, so we're about a week into having the catch can running on the Golf. So we're just gonna quickly check it now because I didn't really wanna have to do a follow-up video basically right away, but I might do one in the future depending on how full the catch can actually is. Like, I don't know if you guys can really even see on there. There's like a couple of tiny little drops of oil, like maybe just vapor, but it's not like the dipstick on the can isn't actually even really wet. But like I said, it's only really been a week. I've maybe, trying to think how many kilometers. I think maybe I've put 500 kilometers on it with the catch can on there. We're outside of the break-in period finally for the new engine, but yeah, not really a lot of driving. At this point, it's kind of not really safe to say how beneficial the catch can is going to be, so I guess I am going to have to do a follow-up video well into the future going forward. But anyways, guys, thank you for checking out the video for the TDI catch can today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and like I said, links to the ECS part and the radium catch can be found in the description. So if you want to pick any of those up, make sure you check out those links in the description. But anyways, guys, peace out. I will see you in the next video.